Hello guys, and welcome back to another full tutorial. If you're new here, my name is Leah, and today I'll be teaching you Dice by NMIXX. Okay, so I'll be giving this dance a difficulty score of 8 out of 10. So this is high intermediate level, okay? Yes, this dance is difficult. So once again, this is going to be a full explanation tutorial of the entire song. And if you would like to practice with the music, then I will have a separate tutorial, which is my slow music tutorial, which will be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. If you would like to practice with a video where the explanation and the music is in one video for you, then that will be over on my Patreon page as usual. Thank you so much for the support of my patrons. Thank you if you have joined me recently this month on Patreon. I really appreciate all of your support on that platform. So for this dance, I referenced this video right here, which is the official dance practice for Dice. I followed every single one of the members at different points in the dance. There are 7 of them, so there's going to be a lot of switching. So if at any point I'm speaking too fast or too slow for you, then feel free to change the speed of the video in the YouTube settings and go at your own pace. Okay guys, so let's get started now. Okay guys, lesson 1, this is the introduction. We're going to start by following Solyun. Just keep in mind with this introduction part, the moves go very well with the beats and the music, and the tempo is kind of all over the place. This was almost impossible for me to put with counts, but I figured out the counts in the end to the best of my ability. So just take it slow, and I highly recommend practicing this specific part, especially with the music, which again is linked up here in the cards. So what we're going to be doing is facing the left side. You're going to have your hand in a fist facing upwards. We're about to turn a key. So as soon as you hear that key noise in the beginning, you're going to twist your hand to the left and back. So this is going to be on 1 and 2. Then on 3, you're going to point your right knee in towards this side and put your hand on your hip, your right hand on your hip. So again from the beginning, 1 and 2, 3 on your hip, and 4. You're going to turn back to the front and you're going to point your left knee in. So again, this will go 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now on and, we're going to step forward with our left foot. We're going to get our hands, twist them up to the top like this, and they're going to touch at the wrist. So, and. Now what we're going to do is we're going to step backwards with our right foot and open our hands out like this and lean down. So from here, 3, 4, and 5, and then on 6, and we're going to go 6, and. So we're getting our left hip, we're popping this up and down. Our hands, so our right hand is slowly going to come in. We're going to pop the right shoulder up like that while lifting our right shoulder and back like this. So boom, boom. So again from here, and 5, and 6, and. Okay, just before we continue, let's go from the beginning and do that part with the counts. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and. Okay, so after 6 and, we're going to go 7, walk forward with your left foot and put your wrist to the top. So 6 and 7, and walk forward with your right foot and put your hands down on the side. For here again, 6 and 7, and on 8, we're going to step forward with our left foot. We're going to get our hands and open them out like a door like this and raise our right foot in the back. From here again, 6 and 7 and 8. Then we're going to go and 1. So from opening the door like this, your right foot should be in the air in the back. Step back with your right foot, cross your arms, then step back with your left foot in the back and cross your arms into fists. So again, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Okay, all right, so that is the first half. Let's recap that now slowly with the count from the beginning. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1. So after going and 1, we're going to roll our shoulders like this. So you're going to lift your right and roll your chest around from right to left like this. So, and 1, 2. Now you're going to hear a little voice in the background saying, don't be afraid. You're going to go, don't be like this. So from here, you're going to twist your left hand up to the top and you're going to twist your right hand to face the bottom. So from here, don't be a. Then on afraid, you're going to push these hands. You're going to spin these hands around like this. And as we do that, we're going to swoop the right foot behind, step behind, and then we're going to snap our hands, twist them out like this. So again, the hands alone will go, don't be afraid, snap, okay? And then remember, as we're doing that, we're going to spin our right leg to the back. So don't be afraid, snap. Now, as you snap your hands with the right on the top, left on the bottom, you're going to flick your head up as well. From the beginning of the second half, from here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, snap. Okay, now from here it's going to switch tempo and we're going to follow kyujin now. So what you're going to do is you're going to step out to the left side, you're going to swoop out your arms like this. So what we're doing from here is we're swooping out our arms diagonally and we're going to go down on our left and slide down to the bottom like this. So we're sliding our right foot in. From here again, don't be afraid, snap. Then you're going to slide, 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 slide. Now from here, what you're going to do is you're going to jump in your place, jump. So from here, cross your arms, jump open with your feet apart like this. So jump, then we're going to go point, point. So you're going to get your right index finger, sharply point to the left, then to the right. What we're going to do now is we're going to recap from the second half from here, like this. And I'm going to add in counts to show you how it looks with the counts. 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, snap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go 4 and. So you're going to put all the weight on your left leg and slide in your right. And we're going to get our hands, twist them in towards our head and flick up to the top. So again, after 2, 3, this will go 4 and. Now we're going to go 5, 6. So what you're doing here is you're walking backwards into your place and you're going to put your left hand underneath your right elbow and fan your face like this. Okay, because Kyujin is technically going to fan her face and sit down, but we're standing up, so we're going to stay standing up. So again, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. Then on 7, 8, 7, 8. You're going to lower your hands and your head and just slightly bend in your right knee. Because Kyujin, when she's sitting down, she's going to cross over her right leg like this. So because we're standing up, just bend in your right knee. Okay, and then that is the end of the introduction. A very unusual part with the tempo just bouncing everywhere and just a bunch of different instruments. So again, please reference the slow music tutorial to help you match the moves with the beats. Before we go on to lesson 2, let's recap the second half one more time. From here, like this, don't be afraid, like that. And then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, snap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, snap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys, this is lesson 2 now, and this is the first verse. Again, following Kyujin at the end of the intro, she's looking down. So you're going to look up, and you're going to put 2 kind of claw shapes in front of your face. So this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. On 3, 4, you're going to expand the claw shapes to the size of your ears, like this. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on and, you're going to slightly twist your head to the left because we're going to get ready to go 5 and 6 and. So your head's going to go to the right, right, right. 3 times. As you do that, every time it goes to the right, this right hand is going to twist forward, forward, forward with your hands. Okay, so hands again, forward, forward, forward with your right hand, and the left will be going in the back, so the opposite direction. So twist, 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 like this. Now it counts from the beginning. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and now on 7, you're going to spin your head from right to left. 7, 8. On 8, you're going to lift your hands up to the top and raise your right leg. Okay, just before we continue, let's recap those first few counts from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Now from here, you're going to walk forward. 1, 2. So on your right leg and throw your hands down. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. On 3, 4, you're going to walk forward with your left foot and put your hands down. So rest them down gently like this. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. We're going to reach forward with our hands. Hands reach forward. You're going to lift your right off the floor to step backwards in a minute. And 5, 6. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put our left hand underneath our right elbow, right hand underneath your chin. You're going to step back with your right foot, and you're going to bop your head to the right and back. From here, when we walk forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to hear Jinni say, go, go. When she says, go, go, we're going to step out with our right foot and go like this. As she says, go, you're going to put your hands over your head with your elbows out. Boom, boom. Next pose, you're going to bring in your left foot and you're going to touch your left hand on your right forearm, and right hand goes to the top. So from here, that will be go, go. Okay, but with counts, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and. Okay, so that's the first half of verse 1. Let's go from the very beginning and recap that now with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and. Okay, second half from the end of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fling our arms up in a cross like this and then down. As we do that, we're going to step with our left foot and we're going to do a jump over to this side. So you're just going to step with your left foot, step left, right, left. Okay? From here with the arms, left, right, left. Okay? Now facing the left side. From with counts now, this will go 1 and 2. Then we're going to go 3, 4 with our hands. You're going to get these two gestures here. We're going to cross, cross. As we do that, we're going to step right, left, right. Okay, so our right foot is crossing over like this, left, right again. So from the end of here, this goes 1 and 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to hold here for 5. Then on and 6, we're going to go and 6. So from this position here, we're going to shoot our hands straight out to the sides, leaning forward. Your right foot should be in the front, left foot should be in the back. And 6. 6, you're going to pull in with your fists. From the second half again. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to go 7, 8. From this position here, 6, we're going to step to the left, point up, then point down. So here, and 6, 7, 8. Okay, just before we continue, let's recap from the second half one more time with the counts before we finish this lesson off. 8 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, now switching to Jinni again. We're going to step back with our left foot here. Okay, and bend our right knee forward. We're going to put our hands up into an X with your fists. So from here, 7, 8, this will go 1, 2, on 3, 3. You want to firmly put your fist down on either side. Okay, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Now, as you slam your hands down, you're going to slightly lift up your right leg to get ready to walk forward. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 on your right foot, walk forward. 4, 5 on your left foot. Then 6, you're going to walk forward with your right foot, and you're going to get your number 2. Do the back of your hand, your number 2 gesture like this. As you step with your right foot, you're going to bring up the number 2. Vamos like this. Then you're going to lift your left leg and place it down. As we do that, we're going to get this number 2, bring it down, and then close your fingers. So this hand is going down, and then close your fingers. So from here, with counts, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. So that's on up, vamos, amigos, like this, okay? That is the first verse done. What we're gonna do, once again, is go from the second half after here, and we jump up, da, da, da. And then we're gonna go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Okay, now lesson 3, this is the second verse, verse 2. We've just gone like this, vamos, amigos, like this. Now what you're going to do now is you're going to step left, right, backwards, okay? As we do that, we're going to have our hands in fists on either side, and we're going to circle our chest around when we step. Left, right, left on the final right. Right as you tap, you're going to lift your hands up because we're getting ready to do a jump in a second. So, from the beginning of this lesson, this goes 1 and 2, and up with your hands, and you'll tap your right foot off the ground, and jump. Now, as you jump, you're going to squat with your feet apart. These hands up are going to grab into fists in front of your pelvis. So, again, from the beginning, 1 and 2, and 3, 4. Now, as you're doing that, as you grab down, you're doing a body wave up, okay? So 3, 4, now we're going to go 5, and, so you're going to get your hands, pulse, and your body is going lower, you're going to bend your knees, so here, 5, and 6, on 6, you're going to roll this left shoulder forward, go up on your left leg, and raise your right knee. So from here, 4, 5, and 6, then step with your right foot and do the other side, 7, and 8. Okay, so you go back to the center, pulse, and raise your right shoulder forward like this, and lift your left knee. So that is the first few counts. Let's go all the way from the beginning and recap that now before we continue. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so after you come up here on 8, what we're going to be doing is we're going to step down with our left foot, bend our knees, and bring up our right heel, bend our knees again, and bring up our left heel. Now, as we're doing that, so we've just finished here, you're going to get your 2 hands in L shapes. Now, you're going to bring in your right L shape first. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be switching your hands 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, over to this side. You start by pulling your right L shape in first. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, then do the other side. Pull in again with your right L shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as we do that, we're going to go down our left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring up your right heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring up your left heel. So with counts from here, this will go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Switch member, stand up straight and go 5, 6. So you just stand up completely straight and walk over into your place with your feet in the middle. From here, 5, 6. Now we're going to go 7. We're going to put our left hand to our hip. This right hand is going to grab in the air in front. 7, 8. On 8, you're going to flick this right hand out and tap your right foot on the floor. From here again, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that is the first half of verse 2. Let's go from the beginning and recap that now with the counts. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now from here, we're going to fling our arms up in the air and back down. As we do that, we're going to do like a little skip or like a little gallop in our place. Starting on our right foot, we're going to go right, left, right. Okay, so you just jump and jump so that your feet are apart while we face the front. From here, this will go 1 and 2. 3, just again step in your place until 3. 3, then we're going to go and we're going to raise our chest and our hands on either side of our chest and raise your right foot. 4. On 4, we're going to step on our right foot, lift our left. So you're going to go to your right foot now, bring your hands together in the front, and then bring them towards your chest. From the end of here, this goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to step on our left leg, point our fingers, 2 index fingers down in front of our shoulders on our left hip. 5, 6. On 6, you're going to get number 2 on both hands, point them down your hips. You're going to go onto your right hip and go lower down. Okay? 5, 6. Now we're going to go up on our left hip again, bend our right knee. We're going to go 7, 8. Have your left hand, fingers open in the front, right hand behind is going to go in between the finger gaps 2 times like this. From here, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, again, just before we continue, let's go from the second half and recap that now with the counts. 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now from here, you're going to straighten out your knees. We're going to get this gesture here with our right hand. We're going to go over our mouth like this. This is referencing their debut song, Oh Oh. So you're going to spin it around your mouth to the left, like this. Lift your chin up and then back. Okay, so this is going to go 1, 2, 3. Now switching member, we're going to get our right index finger, swing it out once, swing it out again, and lift our left knee off the floor. So from here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to bring up your left knee on and 4. Now we're going to walk back on our left, right. Just swing your right arm back out casually. Again, and 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to go, switching member again, 7, 8. So Bae is going to step left, right. She's going to get her right hand, point out to the left side, and then to the right side. 7, 8. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then that is the end of lesson 3. We're going to go once again from the second half after here, and we jump in our place like that, and then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is now lesson 4, and this is the pre-chorus. We've just gone, what a surprise, like this. Now we're going to jump in our place following kyujin, and we're going to squat our legs like this. We're going to have our hands on our hips. Your hips are going to go right to left in that pattern, okay? So you're pushing your hips back, 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 and we have our head leaning to the left. So you're going to start with 2 with your hands on your hips. We're going to go to the right, left, then when we go to the right again, you're going to swipe your forehead with your right hand. Then when we go to the left again, you're going to point out with your right index finger as well. So from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to look up to the top right as well. 4. Now we're going to keep going on our right hip. 5, 6. On 6, when we go to the left side one more time, we're going to push the hand out to the right side on our left leg. Now step with our right, step one more time with your left, and glide your hand back out again on the final left. So from the beginning, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on your left foot. What we're going to do next is we're going to jump in our place like this with our feet apart with a slight tilt to the right side with our hips. We're going to first clap our hands in the center, then apart with your palms facing out. So after this move here, after kyujin, this goes 1, 2, 3. You're going to spread out your arms horizontally. 3, 4 to the top, 5 apart, 6. You want to cross and bend your wrists. So one more time from the bit where we do those poses. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend at the wrist, 6, cross and bend at the wrist as well, 6, then we're going to go 7, 8. From this move here, step out to the left, swoop these hands under your chin and down. Okay, so that is the first half of the pre-chorus. Let's go all the way from the beginning, starting from kyujin's verse, and we will recap from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is now the second section, the second half. So we're going to get our 2 hands like this and join them by the thumb. We're going to step out with our left leg, push this forward. Then we're going to step right, left, and as we do that, we're going to push the right hand alone forward. So this will go 1, 2, and 3, 4. On 4, you're going to bring your right foot around to face the left side and put your right hand to your side of your hip. So again, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then, and you're going to reach out to the front in front of you, and 5, 6. You're going to twist this fist from pinky to thumb and twist the front, and you're going to be bending your left knee. So again, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6. And you're going to bring in your right foot and put your left hand up to the top, and 7, 8. You're going to spin your hips around from right to left, and you're going to curl your hand from pinky to thumb. And 7, 8. So just before we continue, let's go from the second half and recap that now with the counts. 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. All right, after this move here, what you're going to do is get your left hand and you're going to touch off the left side here. So this is going to go 1, 2, walk into your place. 3, 4, you want to bop your head to the right and back. Okay, so from here again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to stay with our feet together in the middle. We're going to hold here for 5, 6, and 7. So what we're doing here is we're going to follow Jinni's timing in the middle. On and 7, you're going to get your dice gesture like this. You're going to put your hands in claw shapes, bring this up to the top and raise your right leg up to the top, and then hold it towards your chest and look to the right side. So from the end of here, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and then that is the end of the pre-chorus. So what we're going to do is go from the second half, and we're going to recap that with the counts, and then after that we're going to go all the way from the beginning. 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay, so this is now lesson 5, and this is the chorus. So we've just finished here with our dice in front of our chest. So they're saying let's roll the, and then on dice what you're going to do is grab your hands together and you're going to swoop them down on the left and come up on your right leg and swoop your left up behind. So from here this will go 1, then we're going to go 2, and you're going to shake this beside your shoulder 2 times. From this position, 1, 2, and then on 3, we're going to stomp down with our left foot. We're going to get the right hand alone facing up in front of our hips, and we're going to spin our hips from right to left. Again from the beginning. 1, 2, and 3, like this. Then we're going to go 4, and. So from this position, you're going to get your left claw now, touch off your hand, and then when it comes all the way up to the top like this, bring this all the way up to the top, you're going to jump your feet like this. Left in the front, right in the back. With counts, this goes 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Okay, now these next few moves are quite fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 5, and. From here, you're going to touch your right hand and twist it. So you're going to twist it so your right hand's on the top, left hand's on the bottom. Now when you twist it, you're going to poke out your right knee. From here, 5, and then you're going to go 6, push it out, and you're going to bring it back in and sit behind you, and 7, 8. Now 7, 8, you're going to pop your left hip up and back. Your hands are going to twist and back. So your right is twisting to the right side like that, and the left the opposite way. Okay, so from here, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Okay. So those are the first few counts. Let's go from the beginning. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Now from here, we're going to step forward with our left knee. I'm going to get my hands into fists, and I'm going to tumble them towards my chest like this. And you're going to step forward with your left knee as you do that, and kind of bring your head forward as well. So after here, 7, 8, this will go 1, 2, then on and 3, you're going to step with your right foot out to the right side. You're going to grab your hands together again, and 3. You're going to swing them over to the left side. And 3, 4. That's when you hold it until 4. So again, from the tumbling move here, after this move here, this will go 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then we're going to go And so from here, we're going to get our hands facing up to the top, and you're going to reach forward with your right hand, okay? And now we're going to go 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So what I'm doing here, from and, on 5, you're going to switch, 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 like this, okay? So 5 and 6 and 7. As you switch, you're going to grab your hands into fists. 7 and 8. You're going to push the right hand forward again. Now, as we're doing those moves here, after 3, 4, this will go and. Now 5, we're going to go down our right hip. 5, switch, 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 7 and 8. Now, as you can see, I'm going down on my right, switching to the left, right, left, going from the bottom and coming up. So again, from here, 3, 4, this will go, and 5 and 6 and 7 into fists, and 8 forward with your right hand and bounce back. That's the first half of the chorus. So let's go from the very beginning and recap that with the counts before we continue. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands to the sides of our head and we're going to walk into our place. 1, 2, you're going to put your left hand and get your index finger and point it up, and you're going to put it to your eye. Okay, so after this move here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on 3, 4, you're going to get the other hand, the right hand, bring this up over your head and connect it over your eye, and you're going to lean your hips slightly towards the left side. After this move here, once again, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your right hand up above your head, left hand out to the side. Then you're going to bring this up to the middle and then over to your right eye, the right side of your head. And you're going to switch your hips over to the right as well. So from here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 over to the right side. Then we're going to go 7 like this. So from here, get your 2 index fingers and you're going to circle your arms around like this so that your right is to the top and your left is to the bottom. Here, 7, 8. On 8, you're going to twist your index fingers out. Okay. So just before we continue, once again, let's go from the second half from this move here with the counts. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, after 8, you're going to step back with your right foot in the back, and we're going to get these hands, swoop them down onto our right thigh, and we're going to lean on our right knee. Now, as we do that, we're going to also spin our head like this and come back up. So we're just leaning on our thigh. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to walk forward and kind of point our fingers in and then back out. On your left, right. Now put your left hand to your hip. You're going to brush your right hand over your mouth like this, and then you're going to point the right index finger forward, jump and separate your feet. From this move here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now just before we end this part, we're going to add in the NMIXX change up move just before we get into the raps. Switching to Jinni, she's going to go N. You're going to make a letter N. So you hold the front of your number 2 on your left hand, the bottom, the back of your number 2 on your right hand facing down, and connect it here. On your left hip, N, mix. You're going to get your 2 fingers, make an X on your right hip, mix, change, bring your X to the top, up. You're going to push this forward and lean your head down. So N, mix, change, up. Then on let's go, let go. You simply just walk into your place or step into your place into the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to do all of that now from the second half from this move here, boom, 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 boom. We're going to do that move there. And then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. Okay, this is now lesson 6 and this is the first rap. So this is Kyujin's rap. So this is the big wave move. So after the NMIXX change up, let's just go from there. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. Now on and 2 will be the big wave. First, wave your right hand down on the right side and then up on the left side. Big wave and switch. Now when you switch, you're going to go down on your left arm and then the right arm just chills on the bottom. Big wave on the left arm, then you're going to do it again. So raise your right to do the wave on the right side going down and then again down on the left side. So just before you add in the legs, just get used to doing the top half first. So again, right arm, left arm, left arm like this, okay? Just raise whichever shoulder. Right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. So that's the top half. Now to add in the bottom half. What you're going to do is you're going to step on your left leg and raise your knees apart, then your right, then your left, then your right. So on the first big wave, you're going to go big wave. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting all the weight on my left and bringing my right leg up and my knees apart. Big, then wave. You're going to step with your right leg, put all the weight on your right leg and raise your left knee. So with counts, this will go 1 and 2, 3 and. Now from here, your left arm should be the one that finishes with your left foot going up in the air like this. And then we're going to go down on our left leg. We're going to get our claw shapes, but towards our face. We're going to circle the right, left, and then up on your right leg and circle the right one over your head. So quickly you're going right, left, right. And as we do that, after the final wave, you're going right, left, right with your hands, and you come up on your right leg with your left up in the air. Okay, so take it slow. Those are the first few counts, and let's go through those before we continue. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5. So we're here until 5, and then on the count of 6, what you're going to do is you're going to flick your hands into fists like this. So your left fist across and your right fist up in the air. What you're going to do is you're going to step with your left, and you're going to put your knees to the left, then shuffle, then back to the left. Again, then shuffle. From here, 5 and 6 and 7 and. Okay, so you're going down, up, okay? 6 and 7 and. Now on 8 and, we're going to jump to the left side to face the left. 8 and. You're going to bring your fists up like this and bend your knees 2 times like that. Okay, so that's the first half of Kyujin's rap. So let's go from the beginning and do that now with the counts. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. Okay, now from here, after going up, up, what you're going to do is step with your left, right. Okay, so you're going to pop your right hip up. As you step with your left, you're going to get your left hand, and then when you step with your right, you're going to curve it towards your right hip, like this. Then we're going to do the other side, step with your right foot, curve your left hip. You're going to step with your left foot and pop that left hip open. So at the end of here, 7, 8, this will go 1 and 2 and, now do the other side again, step with your left, right, then finally, we're going to twist our hands around like this, hands by your side to face the left, but you look to the front. Again, after here, this goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to face the left again. With the hands alone, we're going to go 5 and 6 and 7 and. So what we're doing is we're pushing our left horizontal, then our right, then our left again, then our right. Then you're going to bounce behind you with your right hand like you're dribbling a ball like this. Bounce, bounce. Now as we're doing that, we're slowly going to be lowering our back backwards. And every time we do these moves, you're going to be tapping your heels gently on the floor behind you. So this will go 5 and 6 and 7 and, then on 8 and 8 and. From here, we're going to go onto our right leg, push our hands up to the top like we're throwing a basketball into a hoop like this, and then we're going to squat down and put our hands onto our thighs, looking to the front. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from the second half after here with the counts one more time from this move here. So let's do that, the second half, and then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Okay, now this is lesson 7 and this is jiwoo's rap now. So we're down like this. So what we're going to do with our hands first, we're going to get our hands to fist, we're going to circle them to the left once and then a second time. So as we're doing that, we're going to step with our right foot and lift our left in the back. Then as we do the other circle, one more circle, we're going to step left, right. So we're going to do a quicker step there. So from here, this will go right, left, right. Okay, with counts 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to step with our left foot over here with the knee pointing out. Our hands that were just in fists, we're going to get them to our hips. Fingers open, we're going to twinkle our fingers up to our face like this, and we're going to push out 2 times with our knee. So out, out, like this. That will go out, out. Now with counts, this will go from the end of Kyujin's rap here. Now this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. On 1, you're going to point upwards and raise your head. 1. Now from here, after 1, 2, on 2, you're going to bend these fingers down. 2, 3, we're going to step with our right foot and point our hands to the right side. 3, 4, step up with your left leg and point to the left side. So from here, 7, 8, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to get our hands and grab them into fists. Jump over to the right side, jump over to the left side. Okay, so from here again, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On 7, 8, put your hands down and walk into your place. Okay, so that's the first half of lesson 7. What we're going to be doing is going from the beginning, from this move here, and we're going to do that with the counts before we continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so once we resume to the center, we're going to jump with our feet apart like this. We're going to have our left fist in front horizontally. We're going to get our other fist, our right fist. We're going to elbow this back like this. Now, as we do that, we're going to squat our knees. As we elbow, we're going to curl in our right foot. So we're going to go 1, 2. Now we're going to go 3, 4. On 4, you're going to extend this out all the way to the top. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, lift it up, 4. Then we're going to step with our right foot, put this behind our head, and then our left foot is going to tap forward, popping up our left hip. So this hand here on 4, 5, 6 is just simply going up behind your head and then gliding down to your neck. From this move again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step with your right foot, 6, 7, 8. You're going to step with your left foot and pop the hip up like this as your right hand's on your shoulder. Okay, so one more time, let's just go from the second half from this move here with the counts. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're going to do, step out with our right foot and bend our knees. We're going to get these fingers and twinkle them forward like this. So this will go 1, 2. Now step back with your left foot. 3, 4. We're going to point 2 times to the side of our head. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go 5. We're going to stand up on our left hip, cross our hands in front. 5, 6, open out to your right hip. 6, 7, intertwine your fingers like this on your left hip. 7, 8. 8, you're going to push these fingers up to the top on your right hip and bend your left knee. So from this move here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's just go once again from the second half, add that in from this move here with the counts. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, after you finish here, we're going to be transitioning into the bridge. So what you're going to do is push these hands apart on either side. We're going to put all the weight on this left leg here, spin around to the front, stop yourself with your right foot to face the front. From here, this will go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to walk over to the back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So walk backwards to your back wall, and we're going to have a slight tilt to the right, hands by your side. And then that literally builds up into the bridge part. Okay, so what we're going to do once again is go from the second half one more time, add in that transition part. So from this move here, like that, and then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is lesson 8 and this is the bridge. So we are actually all the way far back towards the back wall. So what you're going to do on 1 is you're going to get your left fist and you're going to swing this open in a circle and step forward with your right foot. So swing. Now we're going to continue to walk forward on our left foot. As we do that, our hand is going in, out, in, in. Okay, so you're going to flick your hand in towards you, out, 2 times in. Now, with the counts, this will go 1, 2, and 3, and. As you can see, as I'm doing that, I'm walking forward just right, left, right, okay? So again, 1, 2, and 3, and. Then on 4, get your left foot that's in the back, step forward, 4. What we're going to do is get this right hand and push it out to the right side. Okay, again, 1, 2, and 3, and 4 here. Now we're going to get this left hand as the base, touch off this hand with your right hand, and we're going to bend our left knee forward. So lean forward on your left knee. And this will be on 5, 6, then we're going to go 7, 8. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to switch now with your right hand as the base. Left hand is going to tap, tap, tap on your right hand. And as we do that, we're going to jump, jump, jump our feet and shuffle to the front with our feet apart. Once again from here, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so let's just go from the beginning, recap those first few counts. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next is the move where we go, so exciting, that bit. So what we're going to be doing next is we're going to get our right fist, forearm is going to be facing out over your forehead. What you're going to do, after boom, 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 you're going to push your right hip to the right side and back. This will go 1, 2, then we're going to go 3 and 4. So from here, your hand's going to open up and you're going to twist, 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 twist like this into your chest. Your hand is going to twist in first. So boom, 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 into the middle of your chest. So from here, this will go 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so don't worry exactly the amount of times you should do it, but start by going in and then to your chest. From here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to do the other side. So you're going to put your left fist over your forehead, but you're still going to bop your hips to the right side, jump apart. 5, 6, and 7, 8. So you're going to, again, from here, twist your hand in, out, to the middle of your chest. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's the first half of the bridge. Let's go from the beginning and recap with the counts. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, from this move here, you're going to put your back of your right hand to your hip. You're going to push your left hand forward. We're going to go right foot, switch. You're going to step on your left foot and switch your body to the right side. So this will go 1 and 2 over to the right side. Now do the same thing where you're going to push your hand down again on your right foot and then back to the front. So again, after here, this goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. You're simply walking into your place from here. This hand is going to be bent, 90-degree angle. Join your right, then your left on top, like this, like a pyramid building up like this. So from here, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walking into your place. Now what we're going to do, step forward with our left leg. We're going to put our right hand to our hip. We're going to twist this hand, step with your left hip pushing up, twist this hand out to the left side and back. So this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, 5. You're going to jump with your left hand on your left hip like this and look to the left side. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Now we're going to join in our right foot again. 6 and we're going to get our 2 fists and knock our 2 fists like this. 6 and 7, 8. On 7, 8, you're going to get your hands open, cross in front and back out. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, back into your place. Okay, so that is the bridge. Let's go from the second half. One more time from here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do that with the counts before we continue. 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. These are the pre-chorus changes. There are a few changes. So all of this from Kyujin's part is the same. So we're going to go from there. This is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this is a little bit different. What you're going to do is you're going to jump with your hands on your hips on 1, 2, 3. On 2, 3, you're going to lean back, back. Okay, so again from here, 1, 2, 3, then 4, you're going to join your hands at the top, and this is where you will resume what you already know from before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know that part already from lesson 4. Now from there, you're going to do this same move again, like this. So I'll show you what is the same. This will go 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8. And this is different. You're going to hold here for 1, 2. On 2, you're going to put your hands on your hips. 2, hold here for 3. On 4, you're going to get your fists, push them down and just walk into your place. So again, after here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On 8, you want to do a little small jump and slightly lean forward, and this is getting ready for the dance break. Let's go from the beginning of the pre-chorus changes and do that now with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay guys, now this is lesson 9 and this is the dance break, probably one of the hardest parts of the whole dance. So just take it slow this part down if you need to, if I'm speaking too fast. So on the end of the last lesson, we did a little small jump on 8, then on and like this. Put your right foot behind, hands, fingers open on your left side and step back with your right foot. So again, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, and now step with your right foot in the back. You're going to grab your hands into fists. You're going to circle your body over to the right side and back around, okay? So once again, 8, 1, 2, and then on 3, 3. You want to jump from this position, jump with your feet apart and push your hands out on either side. 3, 4. On 4, you want to jump up to the top on your right leg, push your fist straight up to the top. Again from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then quickly on and. Put your left foot back to the ground and bring your fists back to where they are. Now your hands from here are going to go boom, da, da, da. So from here, you're pushing your right fist forward, left fist towards you, switch, switch, left fist. Now as we do that, our head's going backwards first, switch, switch, and then to the right. Now as we do that, first when we push our right fist out, you're going to step out with your right leg with your knees apart, like that. Then during the switch, switch, you're going to bring your knees in, and then you're going to finally flick your head to the right side with your left fist, and your knees go out. So your knees are going out, in, out. Hands are going right, switch, switch, left. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you those parts now with the count slowly from the beginning. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and now on 7, 8, they're saying we go up. You're going to put your right hand to your hip here, and you're going to get your left fist, swing this around like that, swing up and around, we go up, on up. So after you swing this left fist around and up like that, your left hand's going to go down to the bottom straight. This right hand in the back is going to touch off and shoot up straight to the top like this. You're going to be leaning forward, leaning with your left knee forward. From here on 6, this will go 7, 8, like that. So one more time, let's just go from the beginning and recap with the counts. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. So you're going to hold here again for 1. On 2, what we're going to do is go up on our right leg, put all the weight on your right leg, get these hands, swoop them across to the back on your left side, lifting your left leg, step with your left leg. Now I'm going to show you the absolute safest way to do this move because this move is kind of dangerous, especially the way that they have made them do it. You're going to push your hands down to the floor, bend both your knees first. I know that technically this right leg of theirs is straight, but the safest way to do it is to put your hands to the floor, to first put your knee on the floor, then straighten out your leg. So from here we go up. This will go 1, 2, 3. Can you see how I put my left knee to the floor first, even though my right leg is bent? Put your hands here. Now straighten this out. The NMIXX members pretty much smash their knee right to the floor. They have been practicing that for weeks and weeks, probably even months as well, so they're probably used to it. So from here again, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Straighten out your leg. Then we're going to go and 5. So we're going to get this right fist, bring it up to the top, and 5, 6. On 6, you're going to bring in your right knee, and this hand is going to bend the elbow up. So, and 5, 6 with your knee and your elbow, 6. Then on and, quickly, you're going to shuffle your knees like this on your right knee and bring your left knee up. And as we do that, we're going to get this right fist. This is the last position we finished. Get both hands, circle them out. So you should be on both your knees now. Bring them in. The lyric is we NMIXX. When your left knee's up in the air, you're going to bring your fist together, then 2 fingers out on either side, and then bring them together to make an N. And the back of your hand is facing on both sides. So from this move here, you're going to go 5, 6, and 7, and 8. So with lyrics from here, 5, 6, and we NMIXX, like this. Okay, so that is our first half of the dance break. Again, remember to take it slow. One thing I recommend that I was doing with the part with your knee, you can either wear knee pads or you can roll up carpet or a blanket. I use the yoga mat, you can do that as well. just to protect your knee and get used to the feeling of your knee going to the ground, because it can be kind of a scary feeling for your knee to go to the floor suddenly like that. Just take it slow, and then eventually you'll get used to it, if that makes sense. So once again, let's go from the first half and recap with the counts. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Okay, now from here, this is the second half, we're going to brush our hands out on either side, and as we do that, we're going to come up to the top. This will go 1, 2, now on 3, you're going to step out with your right leg, and you're going to put your hands like this over to the right side of your cheek. 3, and step with your left leg and separate this left hand to the other side. So once again from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and then on 4, you're going to step with your right foot and you're going to push these hands up to the top and back. 4. Then on you should come on board. You're going to step back with your right foot. You're going to point your 2 fingers up. You should look to the front again, pointing this to your shoulders. Should come. You're going to put your hands down into fists. On, jump onto your right foot and shoot these hands up to the top. Board. On board, step down with your left foot and brush this right shoulder. From here, this will go, you should come on board like this. Okay, just before we continue, let's recap with counts this time to show you with the counts from here before we continue. And 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now from here, you're going to swoop this left hand out behind you, and you're going to walk over to the right side on 1, 2. Now your hands are going to go 3 and 4, and so you're going to point up to the top, down, cross, open, as you walk to your place. So from the end of here, this goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and face the front. 5, flick your hands up on your right hip. 5, 6, and on 6, you're going to push these hands out on either side from the top to the bottom on your left hip. 5, 6, 7, and then on 8, and 8, and. You're going to do the same dice move where you bring your hands up to the top with your right leg, place it down, and look to the right side. But this time we're following Kyujin's timing, so she's on 8 and like this. So once again, from this move, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Okay, so that is the end of the dance break there. So we're going to go from the second half again from the bottom here, and we come up, boom, 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 like this. And then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. And 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. All right, lesson 10, final lesson. This is the ending part. So we actually are going to copy what we know from the beginning of the chorus like before. This is going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Now this is different on and. When you reach out, before we went like this, boom, 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 boom. It's different this time. So after 3, 4, and we're going to go down on our right hip, put the left claw on top of the right here, then we're going to go switch, switch, switch. Now as we do that, we're going to step left, right, left, and you're literally just switching the direction, and you should finish on your right on top. So from here, this goes 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and then on 7, you're going to get your left index finger pointed to your chest. 7, now step out with your right foot, and 8, over to this side here. So on your left side. So 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay, so that's the first half. Let's go from the beginning, recap that with the counts, and then we'll finish this part off. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. So as this is coming over on 8, you're going to go 1, put all the weight on your left leg because we're getting ready to spin around. 2, what you're going to do is step forward with your right foot over here to spin around. Point this to the side of your head. So 8, 1, 2, over, 3, like this. You're going to squat, looking up and put your hands onto your thighs. So again, 1, 2, 3, then on 4, and we're going to go 4 and 5. So from here, you're going to get both your hands, lift them up with your left leg like this. Leave the right hand where it is because she's placing her hand on Lily's shoulder, I think. So from here, 4 and 5. Then on 6, and we're going to get this left hand scoop it into us. And as we do that, we're going to step with our right leg, flick it up off the ground, step right, left. When you land with your left foot, get your hands onto your knees, squat down, and come back up. So from here again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Just to finish for the ending pose, get your right hand, we're going to swoop this around our head as we walk backwards into our place. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to get your 2 fingers and go in. Okay? After here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's let's roll the dice. What you're going to do, hands like this, left facing down, right facing up. Push your right hand forward, push your left hand forward to the middle, push the right hand up and the left hand down, then circle and finish here. Okay, so you're going to circle with your right hand on top, left on the bottom. So this is going to go right, left, center, right, and spin. Now with count after here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Now as we spin this, you want to lean your head to the right side and bend in your right knee. So from here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And then that is the end of the song. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from the second half one more time from here, and we spin around, and then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. And 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1. Alright, thank you guys so much if you made it until the end of this tutorial. This was such a difficult dance, so well done if you got through the entire thing. That's honestly amazing. If you would like to learn a different NMIXX song, I have taught both OO and Tank on my channel before, fully. And if you'd like to learn a dance of similar difficulty level to this one, I will leave my high intermediate playlist in the top right hand corner of the screen. Once again, thank you for watching this tutorial. Subscribe for more and I will see you guys in the next one.